Hello and welcome back to the reading vlog. It is Monday. I'm gonna start the vlog on Monday, which is nice. But yeah, I just finished filming Thursday's video. I'm absolutely wiped. I'm still sick. I'm getting over it, but really slowly. My voice is still not 100% and I'm so tired. But yeah, I worked like nearly 10 hours today and then I filmed the video and yeah, I don't know if I will read that much today. I did listen to the majority of the second Murderbot book. I forgot what it's called, but I'm gonna put it here somewhere. I'm not quite through, but like I read the majority yesterday, or like I listened to it. Really like that one. I don't know, I really like the series. Also, I like that they are rather short books. The second one is only like 3 hours for the audiobook, so that is really nice. I will probably finish that this evening and then I can give you my full-on review tomorrow. And then I did pick my next book to read. And I have to say, technically I need to continue with Winds of Fate, but I read 2 horror books last week and I'm full on into horror at the moment. I really want to read more. So I decided to, instead of pick up the one I should definitely read, I decided to pick up Water Witch by Deborah LeBlanc, which is like a detective / horror novel. And yeah, I look forward to reading this. It has something to do with the main character, Dani, having like some extra abilities and some children go missing and she's the only one who can help find them, and there are supposed to be some ghosts in there at some point. So yeah, I will start with this one. Probably not today, I have to be honest. I'm so tired. I will probably just like go out with the dog in a minute and then make myself something to eat and then chill a little bit and do some gaming and just, you know, try not to get iller again. That's just not worth it, and I'm really I'm still sick, you know, even though I try to not let that stop me. It really limits my energy I have for the day, and I actually used all of mine up for today. So yeah, but I still did want to start the vlog today, so we don't have like a Thursday start again, you know. So yeah, I will see you tomorrow with an update about this one. Hopefully I can make some headway into that tomorrow, and with my review for the second Murderbot series book. Probably not looking as nicely put together as this, because today I actually took some effort, but yeah. Also, today is the first day that really feels like fall, which is really nice. So yeah, I will see you tomorrow. Hi. So, it is Tuesday evening already. Even though I'm feeling better, I still don't have my energy back. Also, I slept really badly. Let me just tell you, if you have like a large dog that is sleeping in your bed with you, sometimes you just don't get that much sleep at night. Also, my partner didn't sleep well as well, and you know, sometimes you just wake each other up because you move too much. So yeah, I didn't have a good night's sleep, and I'm still not feeling fully well. I'm still coughing a lot, but I sound a lot better, which is nice. But yeah, so I didn't read as much as I wanted to today. But this book starts really good. I have really high hopes now for this book. It's really interesting. I'm only 45 pages in, so I'm not that far in. I will have to read a lot more tomorrow. Also, sorry, it's kind of cold down here. But yeah, we have our main character, Dani, and she has some really special abilities. She can find water and oil, and after finding out that she can do that, she started to find out that she can find other things. And she does her best to keep the talent hidden because a lot of people wanted to use her for it, and now she's kind of like, she lives alone. She doesn't really have a lot of contact to other people because she fears getting used for it, because she actually found some oil for her grandparents who took her in, and her and her sister in when her parents died. And yeah, so she practically made them rich and herself in the process. But yeah, once people found that out, they actually, well, everyone wanted a piece of her. And so yeah, she lives a little bit more of a lonely life. And yeah, now her sister works as a teacher because she loves teaching, and 2 of her pupils go missing, and now the sister's like, please, 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 you have to come, you have to help me find the children, because she can't find bodies actually. And they are hoping that the children are still alive, but they actually don't know that. And yeah, I'm now so far that she actually said yes, and she's now met her sister, she went to her, and that is where I stopped reading for today. The way the story is written, I love it. Love the main character. It sounds really good, you know, and the story is really, really interesting, and it seems like somebody might have summoned something that is wreaking havoc and that has the children. So yeah, incredibly interesting. I'm really looking forward to continuing tomorrow. But today I'm just gonna take it easy. I'm just gonna watch some videos, which, if I'm honest, it's what I've done most of the day. But yeah, so quick little check-in. But yeah, it's Water Witch. I think I've told you already, but yeah, Water Witch by Deborah LeBlanc, which I don't know her. I have never read anything by her, but this one gives me hope, and I do have at least a second book by her. I don't know where it is right now. Too many similar looking books on my shelf. Yeah, I have a second book by her. So yeah, if this is good, I might just read the second one directly after this one. But yeah, really nice. I'm looking forward to continuing, but yeah, I will see you tomorrow with a big reading update. Also, I finished Artificial Condition, I think it's called, the second Murder Watch book yesterday. Loved it. I put myself on the waitlist for part 3, which has a 12-week waitlist, which is really sad, to be honest. But yeah, it is what it is. I am on the waitlist. But yeah, 5 stars. I love the Murderbot series. At least the first 2. I don't think I have read farther than that. So the first 2 are really, really great, and I'm looking forward to how the story continues, to be honest. But yeah, the wait is really, really long for that one. So yeah. Off to reading update tomorrow. Okay, it is Thursday evening and I just finished a book, which is nice. I finished Water Witch. I read most of it today. And yeah, I really liked the book. This was a really, really positive surprise because obviously I didn't know anything about the book. And yeah, my rating is slightly better than the average Goodreads rating. I gave it 4 stars. To be honest, I don't have any real knowledge about the different indigenous tribes that lived in America or live in America. This has quite a bit of connection to that because I don't know anything about them. I won't talk about that aspect of the book because I just cannot judge that aspect of the book. But yeah, it was, I don't know, I found it to be really, really good. It kept me reading the whole time. It was really, really interesting. I cannot really even say why I found it to be so interesting because if you look at it, the story is rather, average. But I don't know, for some reason the book really captured me and I didn't see it coming who was the perpetrator. I did not at all, which is actually quite nice. And yeah, it was, I don't know, not particularly a fun read because obviously it's a really tragic book. It's kind of not, but it is partly horror, more like supernatural stuff, and partly a little bit like a detective novel, only that our main character isn't a detective. So a little bit like those two combined, like a mystery novel. And yeah, I really, really enjoyed it, which makes me really happy, because I have a second one. So yeah, I will definitely pick that up pretty soon, I guess. But yeah, if you want to read something like this, pick it up. Water Witch by Deborah LeBlanc. I liked it. I mean, it's not like, world moving, but I don't know, it was really entertaining and a lot better than a a lot of the other random books I picked up in the last month. So yeah, that was really, really positive, to be honest. So yeah, tomorrow I don't have to work. I have the day off of work, which is nice, so I can read a little bit tomorrow morning. And to be honest, I am still absolutely not in the mood for fantasy, which is why I will pick The Pet Up tomorrow morning, which definitely is a horror book. So yeah, we'll see how this is. I have really not really any idea about it because I picked that up random as well. I just know that it has something to do with animals that take things into their own hands. So we'll see how that will work out. Let's see, it's a little bit bigger than this one, but this one was like 290 pages. This is a little bit over 300. But yeah, I'm looking forward to starting that tomorrow, and I will now go back to gaming and knitting, because I am knitting a cardigan. But yeah, I'm really into knitting and crocheting right now. It's a lot of fun. But yeah, I will game a little bit and then do some knitting and enjoy my evening, and probably not pick anything else up today, like not listening to an audiobook, just sitting up there and, you know, enjoying my evening. But yeah, I feel really happy about the book, you know. It's always great when you finish a book and you're happy about what you've read, you know. It's not like an emotionally impacting book, like some books where you're just really sad that it ended. Not that, but I'm just really happy that I enjoyed the read and that it was an interesting book in my opinion. So yeah, really happy. So yeah, I will see you tomorrow morning, and we'll see how this is. Good morning. It is Friday morning. I have a dog on my lap, so if you can hear snoring, it's the dog. And yeah, let's talk about the pet, which kind of fitting that my dog is on my lap right now. I started The Pet this morning and I'm thoroughly disappointed. I don't know, I'm 60 pages in. I stopped after that for the morning because, if I'm honest, it's not the most enjoyable read. Not necessarily, but I mean, the setup for the story does annoy me because I feel like it's such a woe me setup. You know, for some reason I imagined the main character to be like a child. It's a teenager. He's, I think, 16. Or at least, like, you know, roughly around that age range. And his father is the principal of his high school, and his mother is an art teacher on the only other school in town. And for some reason he had to go to the school where his father is the principal. And, you know, the father is like, no, you're not discriminated because I'm the principal. And obviously a lot of the teachers, like, treat him differently in his opinion, and he gets, like, you know, made fun of and stuff like that. And for some reason his father's never on his side. It's like this really, you know, the main character's like, yeah, everyone's so annoying to me. It's so bad that my father is the principal. My parents, like, do they even love each other? They don't. The mother has an affair, we already know about. The father seems to kind of like know about it too, kind of, and it seems to be another teacher. It's really weird. I don't like the setup. I don't know, it's, yeah, and then we have the serial killer who is like really, I don't know, he thinks he's a werewolf for whatever reason, and he's like really over the top, and it feels like so weird. It feels like just like way over the top in general, and then I don't like the style the author is writing in. I don't like the style the book is written. Just like something about how the author formulates sentences just really annoys me. I can't even really tell you why. It's just that I don't enjoy the structure of the story. Like not the plot of the story, just like how the thing is written. And that makes it really hard to read, to be honest, especially with this kind of a setup. It's a lot like, you know, I don't know, you know, teenage boys and teenage girls, you know, all of that stuff. I don't know, it's just really annoying, to be honest. So yeah, 60 pages in, not looking forward to the rest, if I'm honest. I do think I will try to read more. I don't want to DNF it, if I'm honest. But if I don't think to get through it, I will DNF it, because I'm just over reading books that I really don't enjoy reading. But yeah, I will try to at least a little bit. Also, we're like 60 pages in. And I know that he kills the serial killer we read about. And then the animals come into it somehow. I don't really see how. I don't know. It's just, it seems to be just an off story, if I'm honest. And I don't know if I will enjoy that at all. I will try to read a little bit more, but who knows how it will go, you know. Other than that, I will now have to, you know, do some chores around the apartment. And then in the afternoon, my mother-in-law comes over and she brings her dog, so because we will take him for a weekend, I think next week or the week after. But yeah, we want to try at least like once before if the dog is fine with staying with us. It's a West Highland Terrier. It's a really skittish dog, but yeah, we'll try that out. She brings him around and we will do like a card game evening, which we do enjoy a lot. And then she leaves him here and picks him up tomorrow. So I don't think I will check in with you today again. Because obviously once my mother-in-law is here, I'm not gonna do a check-in, you know. But yeah, I will then have to update you tomorrow. I don't know, sometimes, you know, you just start a book and it just feels off without like any explanation or like something that really makes sense. Other than that, I don't like the setup of the story, you know, but just like the writing seems off. I don't know. Good morning. It is, I don't know. It's nearly noon, but this has been one heck of a night. We looked after the dog of my mother-in-law, and he was really nice. He's a really sweet little dog, but he was never like away from her or my father-in-law. And this was the first night he was away from them, really. And yeah, he was just really not sleeping, which means I also didn't sleep. Because he just walked around the whole night. He didn't calm down until I went up and sat on my desk and he could lie underneath the desk. It was a whole thing, but that means, yeah, I slept maybe 20 minutes at a time at most, and then I was awake again, and I, well, maybe got the first sleep at 12 and got up at 3:20. So yeah, it was really not a lot of sleep, if any, really. So I'm really, really tired. And then I read this disappointment of a book. Okay. My partner just called because our elevator just got stuck with him in it, and it did drive again, but it was stuck for like a minute or two, and then he had to take it down again because for some reason it just drove completely up again. And oh my god, today is just not the day for anything. But yeah, I read this clusterfuck. It's not good. I gave it 2 stars. I think for like maybe a teenager or a young teenager, like 12, 13, this could work. For me, this doesn't look particularly like a children's book or like a book for teenager, but that is what it is. And I didn't know that. I thought it was adult horror, to be honest. And yeah, it reads really, really teeny. The main character really has some problems. I mean, you know, it is a rather realistic like family portrait in his family, but like he is like a woe me guy, like oh my god, you give me like, here, what it is called, detention. You know, he gets detention because he doesn't get home on time or something like that, and house is it not house arrest? He's not arrested, but his parents make him stay home, you know. And because of that, he gets angry, and when he gets angry, the horse comes out and kills people. It's really weird. It's not the most sensical book in my opinion. It's full of cliches. You have like, you know, it's a little bit like the author had a list like, when you write a horror book, this has to happen, this has to happen, this has to happen, you know. And he just went and ticked the things off the list, and it reads like that. It totally does. I did like after I think like 150 pages, I did more like speed reading through, so I skipped scenes and stuff. There are so many unnecessary scenes in here, like the banter between the teenagers, but it's really like the same again and again and again. So, you know, you can put it in once or twice, but like put it in 6 times and it's 4 times too much. You know, stuff like that. So, yeah, this was pretty disappointing. I think the idea would have been really cool. Also, a horse really just isn't the most horrifying creature out there. I mean, yeah, a horse can do a lot of damage, but the guy has like a horse, a panther, and I think like a tiger or so in his room. So why wouldn't the panther or the tiger come to life? Why did the horse come to life? Also really, really weird. And then it's a lot like, oh my god, I like this girl and she doesn't phone me back. And yeah, it's pretty much like an angsty teenager who does a lot of damage because the horse wants to kind of protect him, and so people die because he has anger issues. It's oh my god. It really wasn't what I wanted, and I don't think it's a particularly good book. I think maybe if I would have read it as a teenager, I would have maybe enjoyed it a little bit more, because obviously then I was at the same age. I never liked drama. I'm a person, I really, really don't like drama. I cannot watch any like drama TV shows. I can't. I hate it. So I probably wouldn't have liked it as a teenager as well. But I think for like a teenage audience, this might be a lot better. Though I'm of the opinion that just read good books. You don't have to read teenager books because you're a teenager. I don't think that's particularly, you know, important. Yeah, obviously a lot is like censored in here, and it's mellow, you know. I want a little bit more of a description to really feel the horror, because it's not really, it's like, oh my god, there's an iron noise in the night. That is the horror of this book, you know. So yeah, sadly cannot recommend, but I finished it, which that is the important stuff. So yeah, one good horror book, or like detective mystery novel, and one bad one, which seems to be the theme of these last few weeks, which I'm fine with, you know. I'm slowly getting through my TBR, which is important. Sadly, I still don't know when my horror Illuminate will come. I'm really looking forward to that one, but yeah, it's still not here. So, by next read, which isn't in this video, but I will tell you what it will be. Because I do want to still read horror, I am thinking about doing another reread. I'm kind of in the mood to reread The Haunting of Hill House, so I might do that, because it's you know, a short book, so I don't, it's a really short reread. But yeah, other than that, I will pick this up, which is Charmed Life by Bernard Taylor. Hopefully this will be good. But yeah, here we have our guy, who is called Guy, which I find that to be a really weird first name, you know. And yeah, he is a widower because his wife and his 2 sons died, and he goes to this really to this village, was called Wiltshire Village, and then there he seems to meet his wife again. And this can go really good, but it can also go really, really bad. So hopefully it will go good. But I don't know yet. But I will see. But I will start this tomorrow, to be honest. I'm just way too tired to read anything else today. It's just, I don't know. I might listen to an audiobook later on. I'm still listening to the Agatha Christie audiobook. I haven't come that far in that yet, so yeah, I don't know. Probably not that much reading going on. But yeah, and then later on my new hair color will come, and I will do a little bit of hair coloring again. so you will have to come back for that next week as well, so you can see how it looks. I have no idea. It will probably go really, really wrong, but I don't know. And I'm all for experimenting with my hair, you know. If it's too damaged, I can always cut it off. But yeah, that is pretty much the really tired check-in today. So yeah, what a weird reading week, but I'm happy with what I've read, you know. I think it's fine to slow a little bit more down towards the end of the month, you know. So yeah, I will end the vlog here. I hope you're having a great weekend, and I will see you hopefully in the next video. Bye bye!